Good morning, Rangers. I'm John Rodriguez,
And I'm Logan Hoover.
and this is your Ranger Report for Monday, January 22nd.
The Silver Spurs and Silverado tryout meeting have been rescheduled to Tuesday, January 23rd at 6:45 in the SVHS library. A parent must be in attendance if you wish to try out for the 2018 to 2019 team.
Spanish Club will have their next meeting at 4:15 on January 25th in Miss Hernandez's room, A106. Come join the fiesta.
Come join the SVHS choir for a dinner and song on Friday the 26th and Saturday the 27th. Seating will take place at 6 p.m. in the senior dining hall. Dining will be served at 6:30 and will be catered by BJ's Brewhouse at $20 per plate. The entertainment of SVHS choir will begin at 7.
And here's Tim with a report on the American Sign Language class.
ASL is a very challenging course. It can lead to many jobs such as deaf ed, such as an interpreter, medical certification, legal certification, being a paraprofessional, working with deaf ed children. So there's such a variety, and now more and more colleges and universities are accepting it as a foreign language. I hope to build the program quickly to 4 levels. Obviously, that'll take 4 years, but that's okay. I think we can do it. There's a lot of very talented kids, and there's a high interest here, which I've never had that big of a desire with kids. So it's really fun. Aid the Silent 5K Run is an awesome event. This is their 3rd year to do it. Former Miss San Antonio, MFA Redkin, has set up this foundation to raise money for deaf children who need sign language classes or hearing aids, and they just need to apply. Lot of kids here at Smithson Valley have expressed interest, so I'm really hoping we get a big group. I love teaching ASL at Smithson Valley. I'm very excited to be here.
I want to learn how to sign to deaf people. It'll help me get a job in the future. It's fun being with all your friends, and it's helpful.
I try to say my name, guess other people's names, also just certain phrases. That would be funny. It also will help me along when I do stuff like community services wise stuff like things, and yeah, people who are deaf, I can also help them out. That I know some of the phrases that I might understand what they're saying, what they need. ASL is actually really fun to do. I like how how when she teaches, we all try to mock her to understand what she's saying, or we're all guessing what she's saying to understand what's happening.
I encourage you, and you have to not talk in my class.
Thank you, Tim.
Deaths from flu are already 3 times higher than they were at this point last year, as the latest figures reveal 120 patients lost their lives in the worst outbreak since 2011. H3N2, also known as the Aussie flu, is a disease that is sending thousands to the hospital every week and is killing in countries all over the world. The CDC is urging everyone who hasn't already got the flu shot to get one soon, even if it is in the middle of the flu season, to protect vulnerable people and try to stop the epidemic from spreading further.
On Friday, the government shut down due to a deadlock in Senate between Republicans and Democrats about approving the national budget. After multiple temporary budgets trying to fix the economic divide over DACA, or Deferred Action of Childhood Arrivals, between the Democrats and Republicans had expired, the government shut down for good until a permanent solution can be found. After 3 days of the government being closed, we are still waiting for progress among the Senate.
Amazon is opening their first no-line grocery store in Seattle. Being called Amazon Go, the all-electronic store will have no checkout counters and will require shoppers to download an app to their phone to pay. Simply by walking out, sensors will identify what each shopper is taking with them and charge their Amazon accounts on their phones, allowing shoppers to just walk out of the store and maybe start a new trend that could change the way we all shop in the near future.
Over the weekend, hundreds of thousands of demonstrators marched for women's rights across the nation. In almost every major city, women rallied together to protest rape culture and feminist issues. Marching under organizations like Me Too and Time's Up, the protesters opposed President Trump and other men who have been accused of sexist and improper behavior. Among the rallyists were celebrities like Viola Davis, Halsey, and Scarlett Johansson. Despite varying political views and social backgrounds, the Women's March was a time for women to come together and support one another.
Today is National Celebration of Life Day and National Brownie Day.
And the fact of the day is, did you know it rains diamonds on Jupiter and Saturn?
And now over to Tim and Carla with sports.
Boys soccer won 5-0 against Pearland.
Girls soccer will play Laredo United today at 6:30.
Boys basketball lost against New Braunfels 63-57 and will play here against Steele tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
Girls basketball beat New Braunfels 44-29 and play tomorrow at Steele at 7.
The Super Bowl 52 matchup in Minneapolis is set as the Eagles cruise past the Vikings in the NFC Championship game 38-7. The Patriots, on the other hand, came back from a 20-10 deficit and won against the Jacksonville Jaguars 24-20 with Brady's 8th comeback win in the playoffs.
If the Eagles win, it will be their first championship in franchise history. If the Patriots win, Brady will continue to make his case for being the GOAT, as he'll be the only player to win 6 Super Bowls and tie the Steelers for the most franchise wins.
And now over to Catherine with an update on weather.
Thanks, Tim and Carlo. This week will be much warmer with highs in the low 60s. Tomorrow will be partly sunny with some light winds of 5 to 10 miles an hour that will continue for the rest of the week. Wednesday will also be sunny with a high 62 and a low 37 in the evening. Thursday will be cloudy with plans for shower late at night and will also bring drizzle late Friday morning. And now back to the anchors.
Thank you, Catherine.
Hey, Logan.
Yes, John?
Why did the picture go to jail?
I don't know why.
Because it was framed.
Well, I'm Logan Hoover.
And I'm John Rodriguez.
And this has been your Ranger Report.
Have a Rangerific day.